have to say, Lilith and Juanson, have you guys watched you? Have you finished it? I'm not giving out any information on anything, but I watched it all. My mom and I watched it all. Let me know if you guys have been indulging in you. Let me know. I'm curious. I need to know where you're at into the season. You need to let me know. You just need to. I need to share information. Okay, hold on. Let me just go and blah, 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 blah. Let me go and do that. Just like that. Let me go over here. Read your email. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. What did you write? Let me go read. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait. Okay. You're talking about it. Wait, let me go see. Oh, there you go. That is so funny. Okay, you finished the second episode of the new season. You're right. Yeah. Okay, so. All right, you're just at episode 2. I got you. Yeah, I did it all. What about you, Lilith? Have you been binging? I have, honestly. I've been cooking my meals watching you. I've been having my bath watching you. I even fell asleep watching you. From Thursday all the way until yesterday, I finally finished it. I just had to know what was going on. Now, I'm not going to say anything else. When you get to the end, we can discuss about it. Until then, I say nothing. Now, is Lilith here or just Swanson here? Because I just see one viewer. Yeah, I don't know. You were pretty amazed that Joe didn't see. I know. Oh my god. Okay, so let's move along with it. Sweetie pie. We're gonna start this off with Julie. Is Julie around? Let me know if you're around, Sweetie Pie. You're first. Then I'm gonna go and see Ajat, followed out by Mimi. So just 1 second. I'm gonna go like that. Oh no! Okay. Yeah, I know. Hmm. It's not the same thing. Yeah. Okay, let me go and see. Oh, Sweetie Pie, you put some. Where's Julie? Hold on. Okay. Let's just go see if Julie is here because I'm into your PayPal and there's number 3 and something cuts off. Oh, there you go, sweetie. Yeah, I saw, my love. Hi, artsy girl Marilyn. Nice to see you, my love. Yeah, you wrote 3 and at 3 everything disappeared. So I don't know if there was a question there. If there was, do you want to send it to Messenger, love? Yeah, this is your turn. I've just been babbling about you. Have you watched you? Because I know you said you were going to be watching you and you didn't. I'm just gossiping. I'm here to gossip right now. Oh, well, you know what? I'm going to say if she frustrates you, it is better not. Yeah. Oh, you watched episode 3. Okay, I made it to the end. My mom and I binged it. We're at the end of that thing. We are. So when you guys get to the end, let me know. Julie, let me know if there's a question 3 because I don't have no 3 questions. I got 2 questions. And I'm going to take out the cards, but honestly, you can simply let her know, like the basis of what she is saying is true. It's not wrong, but you can apply the exact same thing in every single relationship. We are all different. We're different people, different lives, different values, different inside mechanisms. We're not all the same, and that's what makes us beautiful and different. So we can't compare. I see what she means, though. She wants the best for you. At the very worst, you can say if she ever talks to you about him again, you can always say, you know, last time you kind of frustrated me. I know that you want the very best from me, but I kind of felt a little bit pressured into something. And, you know, I'll let you know when things move into the right direction. And, you know, please try to respect that. You could always put it a little bit that way. Thank you for the caramel cappuccino, sweetie. Will she still support Mike and you? Oh, yeah, I've got that question. I don't know. You wrote 3. I don't know what it is. Hi, Lila, sweetie. Okay, so hold on. Let me just go back over here. I just want to make sure because it said usually it's no more than a week and then nothing. Okay, well, let's go see, my love. So whatever your question 3 is, let me know. I don't see anything. It goes, why hasn't Mike reached out yet? This might be the longest you haven't talked since February. Usually it's no more than a week. And that's the end of that. And then there's a 3rd question that I don't see. So please post me your 3rd question if you remember what it is. Oh, the 3rd one. No, your comments and the blessings. That's in the 1st question, my love. Yeah, let me know. I know your mom still wants this relationship for you. It's just that your mom wants the very best and she wants it to be happy and she wants things to be happening like at a quick pace. She wants things fast. She wants them pronto, like right now. So I'm basically going to say, as for your mom's comments and the blessings and everything of the such, your mom, her words, my love, they are coming from a place of trying to build something, she wants you to have the very best man onto this world. And into her mind, you need to put herself into a different position. She does not know him. She doesn't really know the connection you guys have. She doesn't know the back and forth and everything of the such. She only knows little bits and pieces of information that you have given her. So for her, a lot of things are not clear. You cannot base somebody else's opinion or whatsoever onto something when they don't know half of the story. I know it's hurtful. I know it annoys you, but you got to be careful with it. So she doesn't have all the knowledge at all. That being said, she wants somebody who's going to work really, really hard for the relationship and give you love. And I understand that. I do. So, I mean, your mom, her words, they come from a place of love. They come from a place of protection for you. It's not from a place of wishing anything negative. That's just the way that moms are. We speak out of worry. When, we see our children or whatsoever, we see something kind of going off. That's what we do. That's what we do. So I feel as though she doesn't truly understand the spiritual or the emotional journey that you are on with Mike and the actual pathway that you guys have been on to all the way up until now. So I'm seeing that deep down, your mom still wants to send her blessings to your relationship, but I feel like she's guarding her own heart because she doesn't want to see you disappointed. And so her energy is not an energy of saying, I'm going to block anything. It's just a mom and her mom's, I'm going to say, lioness, kind of a fierce force within her that tries to shield you, that tries to protect you. So her love for you is kind of translated into good wishes for happiness, even if her words kind of sounded a little bit harsh. So I'm going to say, in fact, after she kind of calmed on down, you don't know that because you're not talking with her at this moment, I still feel like she quietly hopes that things will work out quite beautifully for you, but she's scared. She's scared, to see you wait maybe too long. She's scared that You might not get what it is that you want out of it. And so her love is there. Her love is supportive, even though her words just kind of seemed a little bit harsh today. And so I'm going to say you and Mike's journey is still very protected and very quite blessed also, my love. Let's go see why he hasn't reached out soon. And you sent me something on Messenger. Okay, thank you. I got it. Thank you for the question, my beautiful Julie. Now, why hasn't he reached out yet? That being said, my love, I feel as though you guys have gone through longer periods than this. Yeah, I do. Let's go see. So, okay, Ace of Cups followed by our Knight of Swords, also getting over here our 8 of Pentacles, getting our Ace of Pentacles followed by our Page of Cups. Sweetie Pie, I can feel that Mike is truly, honestly, he's deeply processing everything at this moment. I feel as though, especially with this new moon energy that kind of passed on by, I feel like he's reflecting more seriously than ever on what he wants in life, and what he wants in life has a lot to do with you. I feel like his silence, again, I do not feel as though his silence is a lack of care. I feel like his silence is more him, emotionally, if you will, kind of overwhelmed. And he just kind of needs this time to sort out his feelings, to sort out, responsibilities. It's almost like he is pulling himself together to make himself and to make that very important step towards you. So I'm sensing some nervousness coming from him. I'm sensing a little bit of pressure that he puts onto himself. So he knows that you deserve consistency, and he knows very well that you deserve effort also. And I feel like he doesn't necessarily want to come on forward lightly or half prepared neither. And that's why this gap is slightly a little bit longer than it usually is. He's working through his internal fears and not pulling away from you. So I need you to think of it like a little bit like the bow and arrow that is being pulled far back. But the longer the pause, the stronger that movement is actually going to be afterwards. So this is all a question of him preparing. So, I mean, your mom loves you. To give you a little bit of a recap of these two questions, your mom loves you and she wants the best for you, but she's afraid of you being hurt. Mike, he's into his own reflection. He's into his own emotions. And quite seriously, he's not ignoring you out of carelessness whatsoever. He's just trying to build himself. He's trying to make himself strong. His heart is entirely 1,000,000% connected to you. And the silence that you guys are facing at this moment is not a silence of, I disown you, I don't like you, I don't want to be with you, I'm going far away from you, I'm taking a step back. Nothing. None. This is the silence that is actually helping him face his own battles and not giving on up. So this is about you trusting that what you are doing and everything that you have done, maybe the mirror work, maybe with bay leaves, may it be the beautiful energy, that something is blossoming and something is kind of bubbling behind all of this. Hold on, I'm just going to go and gather your third question. La, la, la. Oh my God, I have all these. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go see. Okay, so is he going to have therapy this week? How is it going to impact your relationship moving on forward? Let's go see, loves. Hi, Sag Moon, sweetie pie. I'm sorry I was not looking into the chat. It's nice to see you, my love. Nice to see you, sweetie. I'm going to be with you shortly, okay? Um, I'm going to go and see Ajat after. And then I'm going to come and see you, all right, my love? I hope you're doing good, sweetie. You're worried she's no longer manifesting your relationship for you anymore. I don't really care much if she manifests it or not, my beautiful Julie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say so. It sounds kind of crude, but I really don't. I really don't mind. May she manifest it or not changes nothing into your actual relationship. It changes nothing into the actual dynamics of your relationship. It's a beautiful blessing coming from her. It's a beautiful thought, but it is not the main one. It is not the important one. So it's more coming on through like a blessing. So it's not going to give anything wrong by her not doing it, or believing to it or anything of the such. What is important is you and him, your beliefs, your manifestations, and everything and the such. And the more you guys work onto that, and the more you work onto your relationship, the more your mom automatically is going to come and manifest and want and give blessings and everything the such. So it's going to be a little bit like a domino effect, but it doesn't necessarily go in reverse. The fact that your mom does not necessarily manifest doesn't actually change anything to your relationship altogether. But not this time around. I'm so sorry, Juanson. I never gave you a list. Never, ever, ever. Oh my God. Oh la 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 la. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah, the list is Ajat, Saj, Moon, and Mimi. You feel like your mom really? Yeah, I kind of feel. Yeah, she messed up a little bit with. Yeah, she did. She did put a lot of doubts into you, sweetie. I'll do a spell for you to kind of recalibrate, if you will, your emotions, to rebalance things out. The fact that your mom has a perspective doesn't change anything upon it. My God, my mom has had many perspectives onto my men. And sometimes there is some partial truth within it, and sometimes none whatsoever. And same for me with her partners, because my mom hasn't always been with my dad. So, it comes down at that point to a question of opinion. And then it comes on down to, is that really, she really just wants to guard you and protect you. She wants the best out of you. She wants you no harm in any kind of a way. So the more you advance and the more you kind of come through with something and then you show her, hey, look where I'm at. Look at that, Mom. Then she truly will be happy for you and she'll give you all the blessings into the world. But until then, just kind of tell her that you kind of feel a little bit pressured in different things and you don't really like what it does to your energy, because she is into a lot of energy and into those workings. So just tell her that you're going to update her whenever you've got some important information for her. That's it. Other than that, you don't really want to talk about it. All right? All right, so let's keep on through. Here we go. Hi, thank you, my beautiful Tasha Tries Things, sweetie pie. I do have to say though, my beautiful love, Tasha Tries Things, you are going to be on app in about 15 minutes, my love. I'll say 15 to maybe 20 minutes maximum. We can leave you a timestamp if you want to, my love. It's up to you. Or if you want to come back, okay? Yeah. So Tasha Tries Things is actually going to be after Saj, my dear Juanson. So we have Ajat and Saj. Then there's going to be Tasha, followed on through by Mimi. All right? So my love, what's going to be happening over here with this? Also with this past, you said that Mike is deeply deciding on how to move forward. Is there any chance that he would decide not to move forward? No, absolutely not. When I say that he's deciding on moving forward, it's how he's deciding on moving forward with his own abilities, with his wants, with his desires, with his love, with his own issues and everything of the such. Thank you, Juanson, my love. And so this is it. It's really about him. It's never a question. It has never been a question of him backing off and completely abandoning this relationship. It's always been a question of, how do I move on forward? How do I face my own devils, if you will, and my own energies? That's what it's about. I know, my love. I know. That is something really, really important, my beautiful Julie. This is a question that is very, very important for you guys. The whole trust. We actually talked about this weekend. We did, didn't we? Did we not talk? I think we did. Because I was saying that the fact that I'm sure we talked about this, but it changes nothing. But the fact that he is either silent or not making movements right away or anything as such does not mean he doesn't love you. Doesn't mean he's not talking with you. It doesn't mean he doesn't want to talk with you. Doesn't mean he doesn't want to be with you. It just means that he's into his own space, trying to figure out how to move on forward to really be completely solid within this relationship. And that's it. There's no doubts. There's no trust issues. There's no nothing of the such. It's really him wanting to be the very best that he possibly can be to be into a relationship with you, so he doesn't end up backing up like he did into the month of December or other times that he actually did it. So by him working into this way, he's actually trying to validate to himself into the most secure way that he's never going to go back to what he has done, because he knows it isn't just and it's not right. Yeah. You're right, artsy girl, Marilyn. We do have great months. We've got the best months. We've got the best soul subscribers too. Honestly, we got the best soul family. Okay, wait, where was I at? Yes. So is he going to have therapy this week altogether? He is going to be having some therapy, there's no doubt. I feel like he's making that time for it. I feel like it's going to be emotionally intense this time around, because I feel like he's been carrying a lot of weight. Not necessarily in regards to you, but a lot of weight because he's had a lot of changes, and I feel like he's tired, but he doesn't want to give up on anything. He's just tired. He needs to kind of reorganize, and he needs to learn how to reorganize his energy at this moment so he is more efficient all over the place, not just within work, with love, within friends and everything as such. A reorganization in order to balance things out. He needs help with that. And the more he gets help with that, the better it's actually going to be for your relationship. So he's onto that workings at this moment. I'm going to say we are going to be working onto that. We're going to do a little bit of a nudge also, where I feel that the therapist along with him are going to be talking about deeper patterns, right? And that is going to hold something very, very important for him, because that is going to be a little bit like his internal journal session, deep conversations, an actual, this is what happened, this is why it happened, and now what are we going to do to break it? So it's going to be a little bit of a pivotal moment for him actually this week. It's going to be important for him to continue to do his own inner work, because yes, he is tired, but he has to break through those cycles, and he's slowly stepping into that new version of himself. So slowly, sweetie pie, he's definitely moving on forward. So I'm going to say this week he should be able to be more emotionally open and more secure. I feel like he's going to begin to trust himself a little bit more within his own truth. I feel like there'll be a little bit less back and forth, and he's truly working on to the stronger foundations of the relationship and how to open on up and talk and everything of the such. And that's what I've got for you, my love. It's my pleasure, sweetie. Yes. Hi, Sean. Hi, Diane. Absolutely not. You didn't have no troubles, Julie. You had no troubles whatsoever. None. You had moments of doubts. They're not moments of troubles. They are moments of doubts. And within moments of doubts, what do? We get the clarity. So we regain our energy. We feel stronger again. We feel better again. And we're ready to manifest what we truly want and desire. It's all good, my beautiful Julie. I'm here for you at all times. All times, my love. Yes, we will get rid of those doubts. We will get rid of them, sweetie pie. By banishing doubt and trusting into you clear space for the power of intention. Yeah, I listened to that guy last night. He was good. I liked it. Yeah, honestly. And it was so funny because today I spent a good part of my day with my mom today. We had a lot of things to do. And I was not listening to Wayne into my car, but I was listening to Leo Skeppy's podcast, and he swears a lot. My mom's like, what are you listening to? And I'm like, it's Leo. And she's like, who the is Leo? I'm like, it's Leo. So I'm like, I told you about this guy. Like, I love that guy. And so we were chit-chatting about him, and every 2 words, he's got this swear coming out of his mouth. And my mom's like, what is he talking about again? A bad word, a bad word, a bad word. I'm like, oh, God. Oh my God. Anyways, it was kind of funny. I ended up turning him off because my mom just kept hearing all the kind of swear words that she didn't like into the car. Although my mom's got her own vocabulary of swear words, I have to say. All right. Okay. I'm going to go and see Ajant. Ajant, your next video, and we're going to put a timestamp for Ajant. All right. Let me just go and get the questions. Good night, my beautiful love. Yeah, my mom's a silly. She's a silly bunny. She comes up with the silliest things sometimes. All right, Ajat, I'm going to get to your questions, my love. Just give me 1 sweet second. I got logged out, but I was logged in, so I'm just going to go back and retrieve your questions. And here we go. All right, I got you. So, oh my God, I'm off on some stuff. I am. We've got Jasmine in here too. Okay, so we've got Jasmine onto the list too, Spitty Pies. Ajant. Oh, Ajant, I've got you twice now, my love. Twice. Let me go and get the first one. Just 1 second. Now I opened this one, but it's not what I wanted. Let me go back. I'm going to update the list for you in just a moment, okay, Juanson? Yeah, well, actually, after Tasha, if you want, you can add on in Jasmine. Yeah, and then it's going to be Mimi. If you want to switch that on up, your list is going to be perfect. Okay, so those are going to be the first 2 questions. I'm going to go and gather the third one. Okay. So that is that. On the third one, my beautiful Ajat, I'm going to go and get it. Oh, I should have put you another timestamp later on because I talk way too much. But I had not seen that you had actually sent something else out, so I'm just gonna go and get the last one, which is in regards to RC. Yeah, he seems to want to meet at his home. Oh. Okay, wait. I was going to say I got no problem with that, but I kind of do. I kind of do have a problem with that. I know it's not going to be my first answer, and I'm going to take some cards out onto it. But honestly, I'm not, and nothing against men out there, okay, guys? Nothing. Men, women, whatever, nothing. I'm just going to say, me, myself, personally, okay, I do not like to meet people at their houses. I kind of like them to come into my domain. Yeah, like that. They're at your home, your space, your environment. You're more secure into it. You got your neighbors. You got your, you've got your places. And you can kick them out whenever you want. So I kind of like that better than the other version. I did have an experience this summer that I didn't like too much that involved somebody else's place. So maybe that's why too. But it's the only experience I had like that. But ever since, I've never done it again. So I would not say have your first date over there, okay? If it's multiple dates, all right, fine. First one, probably not a good idea. But let's go and see your first question. Let's go start with O, right? Let's start with that. Thank you for your list, my sweetie pie. So, O, my love. No, we're not with O, we're with A, but we're going to speak about O. Let's get the things clear. Agent, here we go. Up next is going to be Sag Moon. So Sag Moon, please let me know if you are around. You're going to be the next reading. Alrighty. So is O talking or interested into anybody else, or is he interested into you? Okay, this is what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say everything is crystal clear, but I'm not going to say anything is foggy neither. I'm going to say this. I feel like his energy is a little bit scattered. I feel like he's juggling different emotions and different distractions. I feel like there seems to be communication or maybe a little bit of flirtation with others. But his true emotional interest is towards you. So it's almost like if I'm talking with you because I really, really do like you, but I got backup plans. I feel like there's a curiosity in him about you that, hasn't gone away. You just stand out, my love. You stand out like none of the others. So I feel like he is kind of chit-chatting with others sometimes. I kind of feel like they're a little bit on that shelf. They're a little bit of that, ooh, what if things don't work out with A? But they're nothing deep and they're nothing serious. And I know at this point you are going to say, well, F that, seriously. And I get you. I do. But you asked, I have to say it, sweetie. So I feel as though he does talk with other people, but I feel like they are very much, I'm going to say, surface level type of attention. So you are the one that actually pulls his focus emotionally, even if he doesn't, fully know actually how to show that to you and to clearly say it on out towards you. So to answer your question altogether, is he only interested in you? You are his main interest, but does he kind of chit-chat with other people in case something would happen with you in some kind of a way? Yes. If you're wondering, would that continue once you guys are officially together? And then it will be a no. He's not the type of person who's going to go on off and cheat or have, different girlfriends or anything of the such. So I'm going to say once you guys are actually officially together, I don't see any issues. So are you guys going to see each other into the month of May? Will you see each other into the month of May? All right, I am getting some success over here within the Six of Wands, so it is a definite yes, along with our Knight of Cups. It is a yes a million times all the way on through, and we're kind of just ready for the whole thing. So I'm going to say yes, probably somewhere around the 19th of May. So I'm going to say somewhere around the third week of May. I feel like the energy is open for that. Middle to later part of May, I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a slow build up at first. It could be message. It could be a little bit of active planning at the same time. But absolutely, let's just kind of let things go with the flow. You're going to see everything is going to align itself. The emotional openness is going to come on forward a little bit more from him. So if he's been a little bit distant or he's been a little bit unclear, you're going to see somewhat of a shift within his energy during that time also. On RC. What's up with RC, sweetie pie? You're a busy little bee. Okay, so what are RC's feelings towards you? Let's go and see this. What are RC's feelings towards you? Well, we're attracted. We've got passion. We're attracted. We're a little bit intrigued, but I also feel like we're kind of guarded, and I feel like we're a little bit hesitant. I feel like he likes your vibe, enjoys your attention, but emotionally, kind of a little bit slow to reveal anything that could actually be deeper. So there is an energy over there of comfort that he does feel with you, but he hasn't fully actually stepped into that masculine lead energy, if you will. So I feel like he may not actually realize how that is affecting the connection from your side. So yes, he does care, but he is navigating kind of cautiously, maybe even a little bit kind of overthinking things altogether. Now, is he actually going to ask you on to date? I feel like he can, really. But I feel like it's going to take a little bit of prompting. I feel like it's going to take some energetic shifting onto your side, sweetie. Right now, at this moment, I feel like he's more comfortable maybe inviting you into his space, because that's where he feels like he's more in control. A little bit like I was saying earlier with my dates, but that doesn't mean that he's unwilling. It's just that it hasn't been called, I'm going to say, to actually step up yet. So if you hold your standards and gently kind of express what it is that you're available for, I feel like he is going to rise up to that energy and meet his sweetie. Especially if he does see that he might actually lose a connection, there's going to be the potential for something of actually having a proper date. But it needs to kind of have a little bit of that nudge. We need to nudge, sweetie. So you actually get the effort coming from him. So that's basically what I'm going to say, my beautiful love. Hey, Elaine, you're older today. We didn't see you yesterday. Happy birthday, late sweetie pie. Happy birthday for your yesterday. We saw you on Saturday, didn't see you on Sunday. How was your birthday, sweetie pie? Oh, there you go, Lilith. Yes. Enchanted Tarot. Yes, we are. Special collab happening this week. All right. I'm gonna go and see Sag Moon. Yeah, Sag Moon. Here we go. Sag Moon is going to be needing a timestamp. Also, we're going to go and do that for you in just one brief moment. Okay. Sag Moon, here we go. Up next is our beautiful Tasha. Tasha, you're next, sweetie. Love reading for Cancer in you. He's still in no contact with you. Says he loves you but still can't forgive you, right? Oh, my dear God. He's going to have to let go. Yeah, he's going to have to let go at some point in time. Okay. Let me go see if you're here to begin with. And otherwise, we're going to put you a timestamp. Up next is Tasha. Tasha's going to be next, sweetie pies. Then we're going to go and see Jasmine. Okay, so Sag Moon is going to be over here. What is that? You like your coworker and you feel like he likes you too, right? But he's waiting for you to make a move. You gave another male coworker a ride home and you were wondering if he was jealous or upset. Oh yeah, you don't have to post it, sweetie. You're a sweetie pie. Tasha tries things. Your question's already into the super chat, my love. All is good, sweetie. You're going to be on up next, okay? I've got you, my love, in just a moment. Thank you for reposting, but you can relax your beautiful soul. We've got everything we need. So, Sag Moon, you're going to be at 38 minutes. Sag Moon, my love. I love you, sweetie. I'm sorry. I really, really am. The fact that he keeps saying, you know, that he can't forgive you, so on. Yeah, like it's not fair. It's not okay. Yeah. Basically, I'm going to take out some cards over here, but I just kind of feel like he needs a little bit of that. I feel like he needs a little bit of that space, my love. I really, really do. Basic reason being the following. I feel like he's a little bit into a place where he doesn't truly exactly know what it is that he actually needs or how to move on forward with anything. And he is hurt and he is kind of caught up into all his emotions. And this is why you're actually, you know, living through this. So here we go. Let's go and see what's happening with him. My beautiful Tasha, you are on up next, followed out by Jasmine. Okay, sweetie pie, from what I can gather over here is this. There's still a very, very strong emotional bond that is there between you and Cancer. That I love you, it's not just words. It is something that is true. It is something that he truly does feel. It is real. Now, as much as I feel like he actually feels for it quite deeply, at the same time, I feel like his heart is still carrying somewhat of that wound. And that he's finding it really, really hard to let go of the past. So, yes, he wants to hold you close, and yes, he wants to protect the connection, but his trust still kind of feels a little bit shaken. And I feel like at this moment, he's sitting into a space of kind of almost like conflicted loyalty, if you want, where his heart is saying yes, but his pride and his pain are still kind of whispering, not quite yet, right? So we got a yes, but we got a not yet. And all of that, it does not mean that he's not going to forgive you. It means that he's already onto the path, right? Even if he hasn't said it out loud, because he continues to contact. And the fact that he says that he still loves you shows that he hasn't given up, but he's still emotionally invested. But he's afraid that if he lets it all go too fast, then he's going to actually end up getting hurt again. This is the way that he feels, all right? So Spirit is saying patience and softness, and I'm going to say consistency are going to be key. Cancer feels everything very, very deeply, and sometimes I feel like he actually tends to retreat to protect himself when the emotions just get like way too intense. So I need you to not pressure the process as much as you would kind of like things to move on to a quicker pace. I need you to let him feel safe. Let him feel safe into your presence again. Let the love simply rebuild in all those small little moments, and the steady energy and the trust that you're still there and you're not going anywhere. So if you continue showing up with that love and with that honesty and a grounded energy, he is going to begin to soften. He is going to begin within time to see that yes, the love is still there, that yes, the foundation is still there, and there is an actual foundation for healing. So, my love, that's what I'm seeing for you, my love. I'm going to take out a couple messages for you, okay? Here we go. I still love you more than I know how to admit. When I think about you, I feel warmth. I feel longing. Please don't give up on me. Even in silence, I am thinking of you. You have captured my soul with unconditional love for me. Being apart has been life-changing for me. I want to reach out, but I am kind of afraid. Sweetie, remain strong. Things will slowly put themselves into the right place, my love. Hey, Carrie. I'm sorry I haven't had time to write back to you, sweetie, but yes, my mom and myself, our readings are going to be onto the Saturday. Yeah. Onto Saturdays, sweetie. Tasha, you are here, right? All right, let's get a see. Jay, quickly, do I see you getting a new job, sweetie pie? Not quite at this moment. Something seems to be a little bit obscure, not quite all that clear. I need you to relook where you're actually putting your curriculums, where you're actually asking for those jobs, if they're into the right places or the right companies. And then I need you to go back and put some more out. Within the following month, I say you will get one, but there's definitely a reevaluation of where you're putting them that's necessary to look at, my love. Thank you, my beautiful Tasha. Tasha tries things. There are too many T's that are texted into that. Here we go, my love. Jasmine is going to be next, followed out by Mimi. So my beautiful Tasha, you like your coworker and you feel like he likes you too. Yes. All right. Okay. So You gave another male coworker a ride home and you were wondering if he was jealous or if he was upset. Jasmine, let us know if you're somewhere around, my love, that you're going to be on up next. So, Queen of Swords, I gotcha. All right, my love. Your coworker definitely does have some feelings for you. I feel like he does sense that the connection is there, and it does feel like he's been waiting for a little bit of a sign, right? He's been waiting for a sign. He's been waiting for a little bit more of encouragement coming from you to move things forward. And I kind of feel like he's going to a little bit remain into that place. Now, I feel like he's trying to stay composed, but I do also feel that when you actually gave the other male coworker a ride home, that he did feel a little bit jealous, and I'm actually going to say a little bit unsettled. Not because he doesn't trust you. It's more that he's afraid that somebody else might actually win your attention before he actually gets the courage to step up. So his feelings for you, they're there and they're quite genuine, but he's actually quite cautious also. I feel like he's trying not to act on any type of impulse because he wants to be sure about your feelings at the very same time. So the little jealousy actually pushed him to realize how much he actually does value you, and that he doesn't want to lose you. He doesn't want to have a chance to actually lose you. So if you feel comfortable, even a small, friendly little signal coming from you, smiling a little bit longer, a light compliment, playful conversation, all those things are just going to give him the encouragement that he needs to maybe actually push and make that move. So overall, I feel like this person's heart is entirely into the right place. I feel like he likes you. I feel like he cares for you. But I also feel like he does feel a little bit nervous about what happened tonight, and that he does not necessarily want to misread what happened neither. So he is feeling a little bit anxious about it all. Isn't Jasmine in Italy, or she's back? Oh no, Jasmine's been back for, I don't know, 3 weeks now? She was in Italy, I don't know, March break, I think she was in Italy. Yeah, it was like almost a month ago. Yeah, she's back, sweetie pie. She's back. Yeah. Feel like he likes you too. Give another coworker. Yeah. My beautiful Tasha, is there anything else that you would like to know? You see him flirting with other coworkers, so you don't know if he's trying to make you jealous. Well, I was just going to say that before you said that. Let me go and see. Yeah, Juanson, yeah. But your mind's not that crazy. It's just a little bit off, Juanson. It's not your fault, honestly, Juanson. I see Jasmine every weekend, but into the personal reads, yeah, we don't see her as much on the weekdays, but I see her every weekend. So I know that she's been back. All right, so Queen of Pentacles over here, followed by our Ace of Wands, also getting over here. There's no doubt that he is trying to make you kind of jealous. He's trying to kind of make you a little bit wonder about the whole situation. What's going on, right? So I will definitely say a yes into this. No doubt about it, my love. He is trying to make you a little bit jealous, but that's simply because he's actually wanting you to make some type of movement. Now, the question is, are you ready, and are you wanting to make a movement? Or are you ready to make a little bit more of a bolder movement to see if he's going to make a bolder movement after? Because you guys can continue with this game for the longest of a time, and it could give absolutely nothing. Now, if you're wondering, let's just go see if something's going to happen with this. Why don't we? Let's just go with it, okay? Let's navigate, Tasha. Let's have fun, sweetie. Let's go see what's going to happen with this altogether. Because now we're a little bit into this jealousy game of I kind of tease you, you kind of tease me. Let's kind of see where we're going to be going with this, right? But it's not really, a little bit of a tease can be good, but ultimately we want something to unblock, right? Let's go see. Oh, you love it, don't you, Hudson? What is that? 5G phones do they do weird crap to your brain? That's why I did what you had. What did you do? I don't know. I don't know. I've got a 5G. My brain's fine, sweetie. I don't know. Maybe 5G in Australia is different, sweetie. I don't know what to say. Maybe it was a phone you had. I don't know. I don't got no problem with no 5G. No. All right, sweetie pie. What's going to be happening with this? I hate to say so, my beautiful Tasha. Honestly, sweetie pie, for the moment, I'm going to say it's a little bit of a challenge. I feel like it's going to remain a challenge. I feel as though he's not necessarily, we say on met nos pantalons. He's not putting his pants on. Okay. I know that sounds bad too. Can you say putting your pants on? Put my pants on. Anyways, in French we say mets tes culottes. Means be a man, be a woman, do what you've got to do. I feel like he's not necessarily doing it over here. I feel like there's still a little bit of that I'm not going to say conflict, but a little bit of that battle over and over and over again. And it's like no decision is being made. Now, this is what I'm seeing for the moment. Now, it's not going to say that it's not going to change. You could do something tomorrow or in a week. You could start flirting a little bit more. He could start doing something a little bit more. And all of this changes. But for the moment, if you remain the way that you are and he remains the way that he is, the situation will stay the way that it is. Oh, that's what you think, Lilith. Yeah, there's no Neuralink into that, sweetie. Yeah, you thought you were crazy, didn't you, Hanson? Yeah, it doesn't help, Tasha. It doesn't help. When you're the boss, it's not an easy place to be into, because if the boss kind of flirts with you and you kind of flirt on back, is it a good thing? You could be kind of afraid of losing your job. Or is the boss really truly flirting with me? Like, there's a lot of twists and turns into the whole thing. It's honestly, depending on the policy of the company that you guys work for, if it is something that is acceptable, then you guys just need to talk about it openly and say, you know what? There's no pressure here. There's no harassment. There's no nothing. I am truly attracted towards you. I'm truly interested in, moving on forward. Maybe we can go for a coffee or something. Nothing will change if ever it doesn't work or we don't want to see each other, but it could be kind of interesting. What do you think? Like something's going to have to open on up, because otherwise you guys are just stuck into the ultimate fear of how do I move forward? What am I doing? But nothing really happens. It's a tricky place, my love. Tricky. It is. I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. It's not easy, sweet one. I'm going to go and get Jasmine's questions, and we are going to leave Jasmine a timestamp. So just 1 second. Carrie, I'm sure that you are following the elections, sweetie. I am sure. Uh-huh. It is 52-40, my beautiful Carrie, if you're around and kind of looking. My pleasure, sweetie pie. Juanson, you've got tacos. That almost looks like every single emoji you have, on exception of Casper the Ghost, defines an L 100%. Love to travel, love the heat, love cocktails, love flowers and tacos. I don't know what the heck the other thing is. What is the other thing? It looks like some weird party bomb. What is that? Yeah, the liberals are winning at this moment, my love, with 52.2%, 40% for the conservatives, and the other ones aren't really into the game at this moment. Yeah, they're probably going to remain that way, because that's always the way that it is, ain't it? Quite frankly, Yeah, very little people vote for the other. Yeah, so that's what we've got this at this moment, my love. Yeah. The holiday emojis remind you of being in elementary. They do. They kind of do, don't they? I know. Oh, it's a pinata. That does not even look like a pinata. You can call it what you want. That is no pinata. That is some. That is some weird. I don't know. I have a lot of words, but I can't say them on YouTube. That's a weird thing. All right. It's a very, very weird thing. Sean, thank you for your donation, my love. I'm going to come and answer you in just a moment, sweetie. So I am going to go and see Jasmine for the moment, and then I'm going to go and see Mimi, and I'm going to go and see Sean. So voila. Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm just going to open up Mimi at the same time. Oh, that sounds bad. I'm going to open up Mimi's questions is what I'm going to do. Lilith, I don't know. Did you finish watching You? Everybody replied to me except for you because you weren't here. Have you been watching You? Did you binge? Did you finish? What do you have to say? Well, just say that. Have you or haven't you, and where are you at? Because Julie's going on episode 4. Juanson's going on episode 3. Yeah, I watched it all. My mom watched it all. Yes. Captivated. We shall discuss about this when everybody is finished watching it. It's still not looking like no piñata, quite frankly. It's some kind of thing that's dancing. Yeah, that's what you were afraid of. My beautiful Carrie. Okay, wait, I've got Elections Canada, who doesn't want to open at this moment because it's being a pain in the you-know-what. All right, hold on. Oh my God. Well, is that a good thing, Carrie? Maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Okay, well, Jasmine, I'm coming to see you. For some reason, I can't quite see at this moment. I'm going to change pages. One of them is blocked. It's not blocked, but it's not telling me the results. All right. Yes. All right. Oh. Okie dokie. So. Hi, Stacy. Nice to see you, sweetie. You're on season 4. Oh, it's almost, yes, I know. I know it's almost Cinco de Mayo, but we're not there yet, sweetie pie. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Stacy. I'm going to be with you shortly, okay, my love? Well, shortly. In about 10 minutes, all right, my love? I'll be with you, sweetie. Thank you for your donation, my love. All right, enough of my bibble babble. Jasmine, it is. Oh, geez, Louise, I did something. Hold on. I temporarily lost you guys. Hold on. Okay, so Jasmine, you are at as soon as I see the time pop back in. It's kind of frozen. Okay, Jasmine. Jasmine's going to be at 59 minutes. You're watching what? Oh. What is that? We never finished season 4, so you just went back to the beginning. Oh, yes. I did too, Lilith. I watched it the week previous. I did. I watched it all. Onto a weekend where Alex was supposed to come over but didn't come over. I binged on you. Yeah. All right. So, my beautiful Jasmine. This is the first one. This and that, and delete, and voila. Okay. Oh, you even asked for a timestamp. Ah. Grazie mille a te, bellissima. Yesterday, yes. Mm-hmm. 2 Italian tourists, a man and a woman, possibly a couple. Okay. However, when he went into a session, let's go and see. Let's go and see. What did you get, by the way? You're always gone to do some type of tattoo or some type of workings, but I never really know what it is. Okay, let's just go and see this. Mimi is up next. Okay, loves. And here we go. We're gonna close the lives then at 10:30. Okay, Lilith and Alfonso. I have had a crazy day and I have another crazy one tomorrow. I have house insurance. Yeah, I didn't tell you guys that. Yeah, I have a leakage coming from my second floor shower going into my hallway, into my entry of my house. So I called my insurance company. They're coming tomorrow, but they're going to have to destroy all that and rebuild. Yeah, and I have a meeting with my lawyer also for you guys know what. So here we go. Jasmine, sweetie. Jasmine. What do we got? All right, sweetie. Yeah, let me know, what are you getting? Let me know what these tattoos are. I want to know. And I'm going to say you handled the situation like a total queen to begin with, honestly. So why did the Italian tourist guy actually kind of, yeah, your way? I feel as though, even though you weren't necessarily acknowledging him in any kind of a way, you kind of made a little bit more than something that was magnetic with him without actually realizing it. So he did still notice you. His glance was a little bit of a mix of curiosity, a little bit of low-key kind of attraction. And sometimes I'm going to say when somebody doesn't actually try very hard to get attention, it actually makes others want to look. So he could have felt a little bit more confident, a little bit unbothered, a little bit piqued by the curiosity. But altogether, I feel like he was a little bit wondering, like, who are you? But nothing much more. Let's go see what's happening with Gigi. Gigi, what's happening with Gigi? All right. A time stamp. I did not give any? Oh, sweet Lord, yeah. La la la. You can, but not right away. Can you hold on a few moments, my beautiful Elaine? Because I don't want to lose it. Give me a few moments, Elaine, and it shall be a yes. Yeah, I swear, give one. Okay, hold on, sweetie. Jasmine is going to be at 103. 103, my love. Yeah. All right. So, Sweetie Pie. Yeah, that's what I'm basically saying with that, Sweetie Pie. How is he actually currently feeling about you as for Gigi? We're gonna go and see that. So Mimi, Sean, and Stacy and Elaine are up next, and we're closing in 23 minutes. So, Elaine, if you want to come back in about 10 minutes or so, it should be your turn. So if you want to leave and come back, you can do that too. Or if you want to send me by email your question, we can leave a timestamp for you too, as you wish. You choose. Pick your poison, my love. So how is Gigi currently feeling about you? There's been distance there. I kind of feel like Gigi still holds fond feelings for you, but I feel like there's a little bit of nostalgia into his energy. I feel like he thinks about the way that you made him feel emotionally, kind of alive and kind of seen. And I feel like right now he's a little bit in an emotional kind of reflection mode. And he knows that you're special, even if he doesn't actually act upon it immediately. Your energy is there and your energy still lingers around him. So yes, you have left a mark onto him in ways that you probably don't even fully actually realize at this moment in time. As for his home base Italiano, let's go see about the Italiano Mambo. What about the Italianos? I feel as though he actually has. I'm going to say, even though he hasn't necessarily seen you for a little while, every now and then, I feel like your energy kind of randomly floats into his mind. There's a little bit of curiosity. There's a little bit of a regretful kind of vibe that's there also. I feel like sometimes he kind of wonders, well, what if? He kind of feels like your absence, he feels your absence more than what he would actually like to admit. So you do have a little bit of that aura that I guess is a little bit hard to forget. And, well, he hasn't forgotten it. What's happening into the month of May and what's happening into the month of June for you? Here we go. Mimi's going to be on up next. What's happening into the month of May and what's happening into the month of June? May and June. May is a month of fresh. New opportunities. Socially, creatively, I feel like we're going to start opening on up. I see like a mini glow up within you. May it be emotional or mental or even physical, you're going to feel like you're kind of stepping into something lighter and brighter, into the version of yourself. People are going to be drawn by your energy more easily too. So we kind of need to keep that beautiful vibe on up, my love. As for the general for June, I kind of feel like that's a big alignment kind of an energy. You're going to start to see the results of that inner work that you've been doing. You've been working really, really hard onto it. I feel like you're going to expect a little bit more clarity. I feel like you're going to expect more clarity within your friendships, but not necessarily in regards to anything that would be emotional, into an emotional relationship. But there's that sense of leveling up in career, in self-worth, into your own personal projects. So there's a lot of things that you're thinking about, that you're leveling on up about it. So I'm going to say June for you is about owning up to your power, but let's just kind of do it unapologetically. All right. So that's what I'm seeing for you into the month of June, my love. And I'm wishing you the most loveliest of evenings, sweetie pie. And I shall see you soon. Let's go and put a timestamp for Mimi. Mimi is going to be at 1:08, and here we go for Mimi. Sean, you are next, followed out by Stacy. So Sean and Stacy. Mimi, I've got you over here, and I've got your questions. And it's not too long tonight. It is not. Okay. First of all, I'm going to say, you know what? I know that you kind of, I know that you didn't necessarily see yourself into that kind of way, but I want you to remember, people see you into that kind of way because you are that way and because you have a lot to give. You have a lot of worth. You have more than what you think. So always remember, you are amazing, sweetie. And the people around you, they are noticing it, and they're noticing how much it is. And the more you realize it, the more it will be noticed. So sensitive people like you, they're often, I'm going to say, the strongest because you feel everything just so deeply, but you still keep moving on forward. And as much as you could say, oh my God, I hate that, it is a blessing. It is a gift. And it is true. Not everyone will always tell you, you know, that you're good at something. But the ones who see your real worth, well, you know what? They truly do mean it, my love. Now, hold on. me go and see that. I just have to write myself a note. Done. About B. All right, about B. The past few days, I'm actually going to have to say I feel like that person, you know, has been thinking about you into ways that there's like sweet memories. There's memories of the past. There's a quiet admiration that is there, and that person kind of sees you into a little bit of a different way. I feel like that person kind of sees himself, kind of catching himself, remembering different moments where you could have been laughing or working hard or just kind of chatting, and it's all those little things that have actually made a really, really strong impression on him altogether. So how he actually sees you as a person, I feel like he actually sees you as a person that is resilient, that is kind-hearted. You work so hard. You're super hardworking. And you're naturally just bright within, as much as intelligence as into your beautiful energy. He feels like you're somebody who carries that beautiful inner strength, the type of person who can handle life even when things are really difficult. You still keep a soft and you still keep that beautiful golden heart. So he knows how sensitive you are, but he doesn't see it as a weakness. He sees it as something that makes you more human, that makes you even more ultimately special. So in terms of work, I feel like he honestly thinks that you're capable and that you're very, very dependable. He remembers how you actually manage so many things so smoothly, and sometimes I feel like he wonders how could other people actually handle it. So into his mind, you're someone who can be trusted, who can take care of business, but without drama, and who has just the most natural, beautiful ability to make that workplace just better, like really just by being there. So even if he's never actually said it out loud, you need to trust that he did actually feel it. Now, overall, I'm going to say his energy towards you was warm and respectful, and, you know, it is quite good, sweetie. There is a little bit of nostalgia into it, but you're somebody who is rare, and you are somebody who is really quite valuable to him. So not just as work, but I'm actually going to say as a person also. I am going to give you some love messages simply because that's what we do. Even though you did not talk to me about Mr. Harry, I feel like you want some. So let's go ahead with it. Sean and Stacy are on up next. So, Sean, I already do have your question. Here we go for you, my beautiful Mimi. Being with you simply feels like home. I didn't know love could feel this easy until I met you. You make my heart smile in ways that nobody else can. And thinking of you simply makes everything better. So, my beautiful love, I am wishing you the loveliest of evenings, sweetie. Oh, my dear God, qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Ferme la lumière dans le corridor, please. Le Louis d'or? Je sais pas, dans quelques minutes. Peux-tu fermer la lumière dans le corridor, B? Il n'y a pas de problème, mais tu peux-tu fermer la lumière dans le corridor pareil? À peu près 15-20 minutes. Je t'aime. Thank you. See you soon. All right. Here we go. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a en elle? Non, elle, je m'en vais pas faire des patentes. Je t'aime. No, love you. Bye. All right, here we go. Thank you, Sean. I got you, sweetie. I got you. All right, my beautiful Stacy, let me know if you're here also. And you say you like, I'm just going to go and see. So you like the fire red. We're going to go and look at that. And Carrie, if you want to start putting your questions, you can, because we're going to be closing soon. And you're going to be on up really soon. So I need Carrie to send me her questions. I need Stacy and I need Elaine. So Carrie, Stacy, and Elaine, please do post your questions into the meanwhile. I'm going to go and see Sean. So Sean, my love, here we go. Thank you, Stacy. You may post my beautiful love. Carrie also. And if Elaine Woods is around, you can also post my love. And here we go. So, Sean, I did not put a timestamp. Hold on. Sean is going to be at 1:15. All right, I will check that out, my beautiful Stacy. Thank you for posting, love. Okie dokie. Well, if you like fiery red metallic, go ahead with it, my love. Why not? Go ahead with it. The sun is telling me more of a no. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, ouais? J'ai pas ton téléphone, hein? Tu sais, tu l'as laissé traîner à quelque part. Mais moi, je l'ai pas. Je sais pas ce que tu as fait avec. Il doit être sur le divan. Il est pas sur le comptoir en bas. Fait qu'il est peut-être sur le divan en bas. Tu l'avais pas apporté dans la voiture. Ou va jouer à ta Switch, B. Moi, j'ai pas ton téléphone. Je peux pas t'aider. Yeah, Sean, if you want to go with red, go with red. I personally do not necessarily feel like red is going to be your color. I don't. I feel like you're probably better to go and get yourself, I'm going to say something else, all right? I'm going to say something like a, yeah, I'm going to say go more with like a silver or something of the such, all right? Other than that, I don't see it. I don't feel it, my love. I don't feel like it's going to actually give you what it is that you want. I feel like you're not necessarily going to be happy with it. Even though you love fire red, I just feel like it's going to be more convenient for you to actually just kind of take a different color. Yeah, well, you like red. I know. You can take red. You can go ahead with red, but Spirit is saying no. Spirit is saying you're going to end up changing your mind. Go with like a silver, or go with a white, or go with a black, or go with two colors. I keep seeing you with a car with two colors, so why don't you go with two colors? You could put yourself, I don't know, black with red stripes, or white with red stripes, or yellow with red, or red with a yellow stripe. But I keep seeing for you, you can go with red if you want to. I'm going to say red, yellow, or silver, all right? It changes nothing. There's a lot of Aries out there, my sweetie pie, who do not have red cars. I'm an Aries, and I have a red car, but my previous car was a blue car. And the previous one before that was a black car. And my following car, I don't know what color it's going to be. And I want red, I want white or black. I have no idea. So... yeah, des couleurs de voiture. Tu veux blanc, tu m'as dit rouge. Oui, la Porsche rouge. Pas ça que tu voulais? No? Okay, then she doesn't want red, she wants white. So there you go. The fact that you're an Aries, yeah, it's all good, sweetie, but you can still like green and yellow and gold and the whole deal.
Oui, je veux une Porsche, mais pas rouge.
Oh, okay. So, sweetie, other than that, from what I can see over here for you, other than the color of the cars, I'm going to say it is time to reach on out. It is time to reach on out and speak with the people that you care about. Speak with the people that you want to have a better connection with, because this card is clearly speaking over here that there is a connection that has started, that has begun, but is not completed. So we need to kind of go on through over here and we need to a little bit complete that. Other than that, I'm actually going to have to say, you know what, let's go on out and let's do something that's going to put you out of that box. Let's do something that's going to make life nice and exciting and fun. That's going to be really quite good for you. Could be quite good for Diane also. So try to make up a little bit of that meeting with Matthew and Samantha. Don't see anything financially speaking. As for cars, like I said, you pick the color you want. Spirit is not saying red though. You said red. I say, if you want red, go with it. But Spirit is saying you're probably going to end up changing your mind to go with another color. But again, entirely up to you. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that, Sean. Absolutely, sweetie. Absolutely. Do we have Elaine Woods who is around? Where's my beautiful Elaine Woods? You can definitely do that, Sean. Just do what makes you happy. If you want fire red metallic, go. With skulls, I wouldn't do the skulls. I wouldn't do the skulls. It could bring weird vibes on. I wouldn't do it. No. And your car is going to be hard to sell after. But if you want it, all right. But I wouldn't do it. Would not. I would leave the skulls aside. All right? So wherever Elaine Woods is, please let us know. If Elaine Woods is not back by the time I am done with Stacy, I'm going to go and see Carrie and go and see Elaine after. And donations closing in 7 minutes, my sweetie pies. All right. He's confused. He's confused. He's confused into his energy. He's stressed and confused. He feels rejected. He feels rejected, and he feels as though he feels like every time you guys try to start something over again, it always a little bit ultimately fails and doesn't necessarily give what it is that you want it to give, or that he wants it to give. So there's always that lingering sense of disappointment that keeps going around over and over and over again. Other than that, I'm seeing some arguments. I'm not seeing this being fixed right away, my love. It's not fixed this week, sweetie pie. No. It's complicated, sweetie. Yeah. It's complicated. Let's go and take out more cards with another deck. So for the moment, he's feeling lost, sad, like you guys are stuck into a cycle that he does not want to be into, and it's almost like he wants to liberate himself from the cycle, yet he wants to continue to be with you. So he's not letting go of the connection. He's holding on to the same turnaround of the situation, of the cycle, which is ultimately not really helping you or him. Yeah, text is one thing, talking is another. I have no problems with the text, but I kind of feel like the talking is better. I don't really feel, honestly, I feel like at this moment he just needs a little bit of time for himself. I don't see that you need to reach out right away. I don't. I feel like he needs to find his own peace. He needs to find his own justice. So before actually reaching on out, I'm going to say give it another week before reaching out. And if you don't have any news from him until the following week, then reach out by text and ask him, request him, say, hi, do you think that maybe we could, have a call or something? I just kind of feel like it's quicker and maybe it's easier than by text. Kind of would like to talk about a couple things if it's okay with you. Just a couple minutes and that's it. But you need to kind of leave him a little bit of that time. So I'm going to say leave him a week. If you reach on out towards him at this moment, you're still going to end up into the same cycle of turning. Not because what you're going to say is not good and what he's going to say is not good, because his energy is simply not available for the change. He's not ready to change. So it doesn't really matter what it is that you can say or do. He is going to remain at the exact same place. So that's what I can see with that, my love. He feels like his thoughts and his ideas and his love is rejected. That's what he feels. He feels as though he is not into a place where he can truly say what he wants to say without necessarily being judged. That's what I get from it. Oh, I know he did. I know, but that's because he still loves you, and that's because he still wants to be with you. But at the very same time, he's stuck into a place and into a position where he wants to fix things, but is unable to do so because his energy's not there. And there's nothing, like I said, that you can do that would actually change anything. Thank you, my dear Sean. You're a sweetie pie. Oh, Ajat was gifted. Oh, Sean, thank you, love. So, yeah. That's what I can see with that, my love. I'm going to give you some messages. So, ultimately, wait until mid next week, okay, or end of next week, Sunday, something of the such. Send him a message if you don't have any, but ask him if you guys could talk, or if he would be open to maybe have, a quick, 5-minute talk or something onto the phone. That's it. And see where that goes, because he needs to have that time to liberate. He needs to have that time to think and to process and to be ready to receive the information and the love and the attention that you're going to be giving him. At this moment, he's still stuck into all his emotions, and so he's not ready to receive. Which is why I say it doesn't really matter what it is that you actually say. He's just simply not going to be ready for it. All right, let me give you some messages, sweetie. All right. There is no good reason for the way I acted, and I wish that I could apologize. I spent a lot of time thinking about you, wishing that things were different. You deserve much more than what I could give you. I'm making the decision once and for all to turn this around. I was misguided, I was blinded, and I could not see things straight. Thank you, my dear Sean, sweetie. Thank you. Oh, Lilith, you were gifted a membership, my love. You're a sweetie pie. You just don't get what happened for him to change so much into his energy. Honestly, he just needed to do that for himself, my love. He needed to do it for himself more than anything else. It's the way that he felt. It's the way that he needs to move on forward. And that's it. I feel like we need to follow him through a little bit. There's nothing that we can actually do at this moment. I really, really just feel like we need to follow on through with that. Oh, my beautiful Carrie, you're not going to like it, but it seems like it's a carny. It seems like it's a liberal that is going to be elected, my love, is what is predicted, sweetie. Mm-hmm. It is not even just predicted. It is what it is. They won. Oh, no, it's into the predictions. It's into the predictions. Not quite there, but pretty darn close. Mm-hmm. Do we have our beautiful Elaine with us? Sending you much love, my sweetie pie. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, Stacy. I don't see Elaine, so I'm going to go and see Carrie at this moment. Here we go. Carrie it is. And donations are closed for tonight also. So Lilith, oh, there you go. Elaine, if you want to post your question, you're next, my love. You can post away, sweetie pie. Mm-hmm. All right, hold on. Let me go and do that. Will you get close again to winning the lottery? Oh, my sweet Lord. Is that your question for real, Lane? The answer is no. Oh, will you get close again? Yeah, you will. Not right away. You're not going to win, though. Elaine, do you have a true question? A true question for me? Don't ask me lotto ticket questions. Sweetie pie. Oh, God. No, next time you're going to be 3 numbers away. 3 numbers away. Oh, in a few months you might be 1 away, but that's it. There's no lotto winnings. Guys, leave the lottos. Leave the lottos. They're just eating your money away, sweetie. Although I know somebody somewhere wins, so if you don't purchase, how are you going to win, right? Well, I got it. But at the same time, I just kind of feel like they eat your money away. So, yeah, sweetie pie, no. I'm sorry, but I love you. You need that? Okay. Oh, dear God. Okay, so, no, sweetie. Elaine, I love you. Do you have another question? Or that was your question? Oh, sweet Lord. And you came back in for that? Oh, God. Okay, no, you're not winning, but I love you. I don't think you're going to win more than $150. I'll say not more than that. Yeah, shoot me your other one. God. Again, I'm going to say I'm so happy you didn't pay for that question. Au revoir, Sean. Thank you for the membership, sweetie. You're a sweetie pie. Yeah, I'm going to wait for your serious questions. That's what I'm going to do. The other ones are silly as heck. But I love you. You make me giggle. Yeah. I've had kind of a crazy day. I'm ready for gig. It was not a bad day. It was just crazy. It was not bad. There's crazy bad and there's just crazy crazy. This was just crazy crazy, not crazy bad. All right, so let me go and get your actual real question. Oh God, I'm almost afraid, but I'm gonna go look. What is it? So what's gonna happen after you consistently call the police and they get caught? Are those weirdos gonna move around? Okay, well that question I do like. Nothing much is gonna happen. They're actually gonna stop. They're not gonna stop. No, they're still gonna be sneaky, but they're not gonna be as bad. Like they're not gonna be as they're not going to be as outwardly. Is that even a friggin' word? I don't know. They are not going to be as spontaneous and ooh-la-la-ish. All right? They're not going to go out and just attack you in broad daylight. Let me put it that way. So they're going to be more incognito about it. They're going to make plans. But that being said, they're trying to be smart about this. A little bit like the smart criminals, but they're not. So they're going to fail miserably. You're going to have to continue to call the cops, but they're not going to be imprisoned. Nothing horrible is going to happen to them. They're just going to keep receiving warnings and warnings and warnings and warnings because they're just really annoying. They're bothering the peace, but they're not actually hurting you. So, yeah. Till they go all the way alone, right? Ain't no incognito, because I know, sweetie, I'm just saying. Oh, yes, Diane. Things change, my love. They do. Yes. I wish everybody to win the lotto, my dear God. I do. So yeah, so you know that's what it is. Hi Stacy, sweetie, nice to see you, my love. So hey, Elaine, I love you, but yeah, they're gonna continue, but that's okay. That just keeps you into your beautiful queen energy of I am strong. I've got this and I'm going to outsmart you. Because that's what you do every single time. So you just bask into the joy of saying, I'm going to call. You call. They kind of get in trouble. Not all that good for them. And you're completely fine. At some point, you're going to end up moving and they're going to end up leaving you alone. Until then, it kind of stays complicated. It kind of does. But I love you, Elaine. I'm so glad you had a second, more valid question. Can I do one of your lotto tickets? Is a big one. I'm not doing no juju on lotto tickets. No. Don't you guys think I'd do that for myself? No. That's it. I know. That's what it is. No, look, guys, we can do abundance spells, financial stability, all those things we can work on. But winning a lotto ticket, I love you guys. I'm not going to scam you. All right, I'm going to go and see Carrie. I am no longer looking into the live at this moment because I'm somewhere else. I'm somewhere else not looking to get Carrie's questions. So the live is closed though. So yeah, we've answered everybody on exception of our beautiful Carrie. I'm going to go and validate. But yeah. So let me just go and validate, and I'm going to come and see Carrie. And voila. Because I don't want anybody to be upset at me when we end the live. Okay, we are definitely good. We're good. We're done. Carrie, you are going to be at... Elaine, I'm sending you much love, my beautiful. You're hilarious. You make me laugh every single time I see you. Honestly. Yeah, we are. Since 10 minutes. 10 minutes! Yeah! Thank you, Hanson. It's not the scram goodbye. Arrivederci, but I'll take it. All right, Carrie. Timestamp is out. And voila. Queen Elaine has been done. Okay, what do we got? So here we go. Okay. So, no, it's still not separating. It's still, no, it's not, nothing's, I know, you keep asking me that question. It's not happening, Carrie. It's not happening. There's nobody nowhere in Canada who's separating from anybody. No, that's not happening. No. A firm, secure 120%. No, there's nobody separating from anybody. Yeah, nothing's happening. Yeah. Now, did he go to rehearsal? Yes, I believe he did go to rehearsal. Yeah, they're not going to do it. Yeah, no, they're not going to do it. So, sweetie, yeah, did he go to rehearsal? I will say yes, but I feel like he was not feeling all that well. He had a lot of burdens, a lot of issues, a lot of things bothering him. Yeah, no, it's not happening, Carrie. Don't worry about it. That is the least of my fears. The least. Okay. So what did he do today? Well, I actually do feel as though, I don't know if the rehearsal was today, but he did go to rehearsal. Other than that, he didn't really do all that much. He was battling something, but I don't know what. There was something that was annoying him. It could have been what you were telling me with the account. It could be that, but there's something that's definitely kind of bothering him and annoying him. That is there. But other than that, I'm going to say nothing much. Pretty much staying at home, being the little busy bee that he usually is. From here till Friday, see flirtation. I see flirtation and I see new ideas. I see new ideas in regards to something that he would like to do, some type of plans. Yeah. Yeah. So he seems to be making some type of plans, and I don't like it, but I feel like it has to do with, the other person that we don't like. Yeah, there's flirtations with others, and there's plans with not him, but with a person that he does things with. For the you-know-what that you don't like. That person. Mm-hmm. Okay. Honestly, I feel like he was just doing, when he goes onto those apps, may you be there or not, it doesn't change anything for him, my love. It doesn't. He doesn't see that, oh, you're there, and so he's going to write to you whenever. He doesn't. So he just does what he usually does, and I know that that ends up hurting you because you wonder what's going on and everything and such, but yeah. No, I know. As for the account, I actually feel like he's kind of battling to try to get it back. I don't know if he's going to be able to get it back. I don't feel like he started a new one. No. I feel like he's flirting as much as he usually does. I don't feel like it's slowed down. I'm going to say he's flirting as much as he usually does. As for the actual reason why it was banned, I don't quite see the reason why I thought it was banned. Yeah, he knows. He's quiet because he wants to stay safe. He doesn't see it as hurting you. He sees it as he's doing his life, he's doing his own thing, and whatever is whatever. He's not seeing it into that way. He doesn't have the same perspective as you do. He doesn't see that he's hurting you by not replying. Yeah, because for him, it's not an issue. He didn't say anything bad to you. He simply didn't reply, or he didn't write to you. It's a different perspective. And I'm going to say that often he tries to kind of manipulate the situation. So there is a lot of manipulation that is actually into it also. Yeah. There's nobody that he is actually interested more than you at this moment. But he does flirt with other people because I kind of feel like he likes to keep his options a little bit open, especially since every once in a while he kind of likes to throw that at you into some type of manipulation. If you're not going to come, I'm going to go towards that person. That being said, I still don't see you going into the month of May or June, unless, like I said, you decide that you want to spend a lot more money onto your ticket than if you just kind of waited and went a little bit later on. I still don't see you going to May or June. DTC is not arriving until probably June, maybe even July. Yes, he's flirting with them as much as he used to. I don't see any more unexpected money coming your way. As for your daughter, it's going to take a good 6 to 8 weeks. Your youngest be at home. For some reason, I don't see for like another 2, I'm going to say another 2 to 3 months, my love. I know it's far away. It's very far away when you think about it. It's not far, but it is far. When it comes to children, it's far. When it comes to children, it is very far. Not really losing, but it's difficult. It's difficult, Carrie. Yeah. Messages from your sweetie pie. You are the best part of my day, every day. Falling for you is my favorite adventure. I didn't believe in destiny until I met you. Just thinking about you makes everything better. And with you, love feels so effortless and real. I am sending you much love, sweetie. I hope he changes. I hope he modifies his way of doing things. I hope that he's truly able to be there for you, my love. I really, really do, sweetie. You deserve better. Love, like, so you kept it? You kept what? Well, what is it? The scram? Did you put the scram? I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah, it's all good. No, actually, I didn't. I didn't see that Lilith had posted also. So, yeah, and I think that Swanson resembles an awful lot. Oh, okay. I'll replace yours, Swanson, simply because yours doesn't say that we're resuming tomorrow at 9. There you go. It's you guys have shared custody of the pinning. I'm pinning both of you guys. Swanson, I'm coming to see you, sweetie. Money's going to take a good 6 months. Abundance, a good 3 to 4 months. Swanson, here we go. Okay, so I read about the U. What is that? Oh, taking care of Dad's turtle. Yeah, you need to get going on to this. You and Lilith, you need to get going on to this. My mom and I need somebody to talk about this with you. Yeah, we talked about it again today. Yeah, we've been plotting and thinking and wondering all different kind of things. All right. Alrighty. So, here we go, my dear Swanson. So, Watson. Other than taking care of beautiful little turtle. What's your latest cover? When's it coming out? This Thursday? You often have things come out on Thursdays. Oh, Hercules. Ooh. But that was dedicated. All right, I know. Did she have a good weekend? Oh, not really. She's been thinking about you, but I kind of feel like she had a bad weekend. I'm going to say things just didn't necessarily go into the way that she would like them to, so she's a little bit disappointed. So, was it an awful weekend? Not really. I just kind of feel like there was a lot of possibilities, a lot of choices. Nothing was really clear until the very last minute. So I kind of feel like she ended up not doing certain activities with certain friends that she actually would have liked to have done, but she didn't do because she kind of found out last minute and plans were kind of changed, and she was kind of disappointed about that. And she was just kind of thinking, you know what, if, I could have been with Watson. I could have been with Watson and not have to deal with all this, poo-poo. Yeah. So it was difficult, sweetie. It was difficult. But she has been thinking about you. She would have preferred to spend time with you than to actually have to go through all this. Anything else she wants to say? She's waiting for you to come and offer your love. She wants you to know she shall have no conflict. She shall have no battle, that she is waiting for you. She is expecting your love. And please don't disappoint her. Don't disappoint her. She is waiting for you. She is. She knows very well, though, that you guys do have some things that you still have to kind of balance on through. So I'm going to say work in progress. Yeah, work in progress. Let's go see what else we've got for you. So I'm going to say basically that even though her weekend was a little bit complicated, I feel like her energy was lighter and sweeter. Her weekend was decent, but a little bit complicated. I feel like when she thinks of you as being very creative, very passionate, very pure-hearted. And I'm going to say she's not wrong with any of those into that description. There is that tender part of her that appreciates how much you dedicate so much to your passion. And she hopes that one day she's able to be your passion. Little does she know you already are. Her energy towards you is one that is feeling warm and loving and peaceful, a little bit like that comfort love. You're always a little bit onto her mind at all times, sometimes a little bit more than others. Altogether, I'm going to say to you into a general reading that you guys are both holding on to each other quite dearly. I know that a lot of things are happening behind the scenes, even though we can't necessarily see them. There is bond, there is emotional blessings. And, there's beautiful, sweet signs that are going to slowly come, close and kind of encourage you. But there's also going to be little blockages along the way, too. There's definitely going to be some we didn't necessarily work at the same time. We had different, kind of work dates, everything and such. Not everything is going to be easy peasy. That being said, I feel as though it shows that there is hope and that dreams are being protected, yours and hers. I also feel like there is an emotional expression that is there that is forming. And I feel as though there is a celebration. There is a stability that is slowly coming, but surely coming. So your connection is moving towards something that is more grounded, but divine timing is going to be important into this. So I need you to continue to believe into the slow, I'm going to say, blossoming of your relationship. If we move on forward to the angel message, trust into the timing. You're being led by love and your prayers have been heard. Continue creating from your heart, for your light is already building the bridge between you and your dreams. You're doing beautifully. So keep doing what you are doing. Elizabeth feels your love at all times. That being said, let's go and give you an oracle message. As I shall take out the bookity book. Alrighty, let's go with the bookity book, and then we'll go with the oracle message. Oh no. If she gave you a warning, you need to listen to her, sweetie. You do. That being said, my love, you can always come back into the live tomorrow, sweetie pie. Otherwise, I do have a reading with Enchanted Tarot. Yeah, I do. Okay, no, go ahead. Tell me what your question is. Go ahead. I'm curious. What's your question, sweetie? What's your question, my love, from Enchanted Tarot? Don't tell me what she said. Just ask me what your question is. The answers may be later. Check back and master your talents for now, my dear Juanson. And I'm going to give you some messages, and I'm going to finish on up with a chill. All right? And hopefully I'm saying your name well, sweetie pie. Oracle message. Your heart is a beacon of light that guides love towards you. Even when you can't see the immediate results, know that your love has got that. Created ripples within the universe. Patience, faith, and joy are your companions. Stay open to surprises because beautiful blessings are so much closer than what you think, my love. And let me give you some love messages. From your beautiful Elizabeth. Message coming on through is going to be the following. So, sweetie, here we go. Wait, let me just go see if I have the question that popped on through. You were wondering if she is still here too. I don't know. Is she still there? Maybe she's gone. Okay, well, if she comes on back, yeah. That is a very good question, by the way, Juanson. If it's an actual reading that she got from Enchanted Tarot or if it was a general reading. Yeah. You're the sweetest thought that crosses my mind all day long. Even in silence, my heart is speaking your name. Loving you feels like such a natural as breathing. And you are my calm, you are my comfort, and you are my greatest adventure of all. Go for it, Lilith. Go. We're done. Go, go, go. Let me know what episode you get into. Binge all night, all night. We need to get through the end. We need to talk about this. All right, my beautiful loves. We shall see each other tomorrow. Same place, same time. And enjoy you. It is lovely. It is lovely. Enjoy it, guys. Enjoy your charms, my sweetie. You're on 4 or 5. You've got this. Binge away. What is that? You love Jewish general reading. You only take what resonates. I know. Juanson, if you listen to the Aries video, it's my life with Alex is pretty much what's in her readings every single week. I hope so, Lilith. I hope so. All right. Binge away, and we shall see each other tomorrow, my beautiful loves. Sweet dreams. I kid you not, Juanson. My life with Alex is her readings for Aries every single week. All right. See you guys tomorrow.